Even in a world full of beauty, your presence has stirred their heart, a gentle reminder that love knows no age or bounds. But something holds them back, a silent voice within urging caution. Yet the pull they feel is undeniable. They've walked many paths, seen countless faces, but your charm captivates them in a way they can't explain. Something in them fears the unknown, while another part longs to take the chance that their heart is urging them toward. This person knew their life was set in a steady rhythm, yet meeting you was like a melody that shook their core. An age-old voice in their heart whispers caution, but something about you has set their spirit ablaze. Though they've guarded their heart for years, your essence has managed to slip through the cracks. But something deep within hesitates, as if a warning from above urges them to tread carefully despite their undeniable attraction. They believed wisdom would shield them from temptation, but your presence unearths a vulnerability they forgot existed. Angels watch, knowing they must decide if they'll give in or let wisdom guide them away. They've journeyed through time with a steady heart, but your charm has sparked a restlessness within them. A silent tug-of-war ensues, as their soul feels drawn while another part warns of the unknown consequences. Their age brought a guarded wisdom, yet the moment your paths crossed, their heart whispered dreams they thought were long lost. Something beyond this world seems to hold them back, as if awaiting their decision. They've lived a life of steady choices, but meeting you was an unexpected turn. Angels whisper from above, cautioning them to weigh the price of following their heart. They once believed love had its time and place, yet your presence defies all they thought they knew. While their spirit flutters, an unseen force holds them back, leaving them caught between reason and passion. This person thought they'd seen it all until your charm shifted their entire perspective. Yet something about your connection makes them pause, as if the universe itself watches their next move. Though age has taught them caution, their heart beats a different rhythm when they're around you, but a silent force seems to intervene, urging them to reflect before they let their heart decide. They've held their heart close, guided by years of wisdom, yet something about you awakens a dormant desire. Angels quietly watch, knowing that one choice can change their path forever. Years of wisdom taught them restraint, but your presence stirs something deep within. There's a mysterious force around you, almost as if angels are trying to send them a message of caution or destiny. They've guarded their heart for ages, yet your charm has awakened a flame they thought had dimmed. Now something holds them back, a hesitation as if the angels themselves are whispering a word of caution. They thought age would protect them from these feelings, yet your essence pulls them in with a force they can't explain. There's a warning in their soul, but the allure is undeniable. Years taught them resilience, yet your charm pierces through in a way that leaves them breathless. Angels hover close, watching as if waiting to guide their heart along the right path. They thought they could resist, but your charm has woven into their dreams. Something within them hesitates, as if a whisper from the heavens warns them to tread lightly. They thought they'd left romance behind, but your charm stirs something they can't ignore. Angels surround, urging caution as they teeter on the edge of a choice that could change everything. Their heart is torn between the wisdom of years and the allure of the unknown that you bring. In their soul, angels gently warn, as they wonder if their heart will lead them astray or towards something profound. They never expected your charm to have this effect, yet they can't ignore how alive they feel. There's a whisper from within, an angel's gentle voice reminding them to be cautious, even as their heart races. They believed they'd mastered their emotions, but your presence disrupts that calm. An angelic whisper fills their heart, telling them to think carefully before surrendering to this newfound pull. In a world that had grown quiet for them, your charm has reignited a spark. Angels watch over, knowing that in this one moment, their decision could lead to endless joy or gentle heartbreak. They were certain they'd close the door on such feelings, but your presence brings new life to their heart. Still, a cautious voice warns them to weigh the cost of giving in. They thought their heart had grown too wise for romance, but you've reminded them of its vulnerability. Angels are near, as if waiting for them to decide whether this connection is worth the risk. They've known solitude well, Yet your presence brings a warmth that's hard to resist. Yet something warns them, as if angels caution them against fully embracing this dream. They thought they'd never feel this again, yet you've awakened a forgotten part of them. Angels linger watching as if the universe itself waits to see where their heart will lead. They were content, yet your charm has thrown their soul into a gentle turmoil. Angels whisper, hinting that the path ahead might not be as clear as their heart believes. The years have given them clarity, yet your charm has blurred those lines. Angels stand by, watching them question if this newfound pull is love or merely a passing desire. They believed they'd moved past these feelings, but your presence has shaken them to the core. An angelic whisper asked them to pause, to consider the journey before taking the leap. They had no plans of falling again, but your essence brings warmth they thought they'd lost. Angels linger, knowing they must choose wisely for what lies beyond. They thought wisdom shielded them from temptation, yet your presence stirs a fire within. A gentle angelic nudge reminds them to proceed with care, as some journeys are best taken slowly. They've guarded their heart for years, but your presence has stirred a longing within them. Angels watch, knowing their next step could lead them closer to a destiny they never anticipated. The years taught them calmness, but with you, their heart feels alive. An angel's whisper urges them to tread carefully, as even the brightest flames can burn unexpectedly. They thought they'd left passion behind, but your charm has woven into their heart. Angels are near, their gentle voices hinting that caution is needed before surrendering to desire. Their wisdom tried to resist, but your presence breaks through. Angels surround them, as if waiting to guide their choice, knowing that each step may shape their future. They thought they had seen it all, yet your charm brings new light. Angels linger, knowing that even seasoned souls can fall into a love they did not plan. They were steadfast, yet your presence has stirred an old dream. Angels whisper, knowing that the heart must decide whether to let go of caution or hold back. They never anticipated this feeling, yet your charm brings color to their world. Angels surround, urging wisdom, as if knowing this choice may lead them down an unexpected path. They thought they'd mastered their emotions, but your presence breaks through. Angels gather, watching as if aware that this connection could change everything. Years taught them calm, yet your presence awakens a forgotten desire. Angels watch, cautioning them to think before they leap. They've walked in wisdom, yet your charm has touched their soul. Angels whisper, asking them to consider the path ahead before surrendering their heart. They believed they had seen it all, yet your essence stirs a feeling they can't ignore. Angels stand near, waiting as if they know the choice could alter everything. They thought age shielded them, but your charm brings new light. Angels gather, urging them to weigh the risk before giving in. They believed they'd close this chapter, yet your charm brings them back. Angels are near, as if knowing that love sometimes surprises us all. They thought they'd grown beyond this, but your presence stirs a longing within. Angels gather, as if waiting for them to decide if it's worth the risk. They never planned to feel this again, yet you've rekindled a spark. Angels watch over, knowing that one choice can change their life's course. They thought their heart was too wise, yet your presence stirs a vulnerability they can't ignore. Angels linger, urging them to listen to their soul before giving in. Years of wisdom tried to resist, yet your charm brings warmth. Angels whisper, asking them to weigh the cost before surrendering. They thought they'd grown past this, yet your charm reminds them of a part long hidden. Angels watch, knowing that sometimes love takes us by surprise. They believed they had outgrown this, but your presence brings life to their heart. Angels are near, as if knowing that one moment could change everything.